Someone told me when the thunder comes that a drunk donkey be coming on for me to listen to what he'd say. If I did song, it'd help me through stormy days. I can get to December, where the man gets you serving, love and understand. I can get to December, where the man you can catch him on the show with Tom and Dave. That's right.
All right, good morning, everybody. There's our Tom and Dan tune. I was on the Tom and Dan show this week. Yesterday. What day is it? Wednesday. Monday. I was on Monday. So it aired yesterday on Orlando radio. Hopefully you got to catch it. All right, what is cooking? Let me click some buttons here. We got a lot to talk about weather-wise. Yes, Ashley, terrible situation unfolding yesterday. South of Grand Isle. Let me flip the camera. There we go. All right. And yes, we'll talk a little bit about that boat. Big boat, 128-footer capsized. Not good. A lot of crew missing. So bad news. Yes, so we're gonna talk about that. Let me fix the camera. I had it all rearranged for our little Tom and Dan skit. So let's say hi to some people. Let me flip over here. Let's close some windows and junk. I got stuff all over the place. Had too many windows open. Hey James, what's up? Hey Lule Bell, is that right? John from Alma, Georgia. What's cooking? We got Loretta Reed. Hey Loretta, how's it going? Hey Corey, good morning. Have a great one. Always. Alejandro on YouTube. What's up? Mad love. Harold from Idaho. What's up, Rosie Crump? What's up, Louisa Peeps? Hey, Matt. Yeah. Well, good morning, everybody. Wednesday, hump day. Yes, it is. Big shout out to ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. We love them to death. They 3 years now supporting our little daily brew. And as I always do, we pick a picture. Their most recent picture, margaritas. I would almost drink early for that. I am not an early drinker. I'm a coffee drinker. Big time. So yeah, what's cooking? Let's leave that up there for Hunter. Hunter had his birthday yesterday. In case you missed it, yesterday Hunter was officially 1 year old. And he's over there sleeping. We're going to do one dog a day. I don't want to bore everybody with 2 dogs a day. So, Carol, you're in the big stormy mess. Carol Henning. So we'll talk about Hunter and we'll show Louie. I forgot about Louie. He's on my lap. Hey, Jason Brown. How's it going, buddy? But yeah, Hunter's 1 year old. So let me tell you the story of Hunter. We'll talk about Louie on Friday. Hey, Michael Faulkner. So everybody knew that we were getting a new Frenchie last year, and we talked about naming him on our little daily brew every day. And somebody came up with the name Hunter. And we got excited because we love the Hurricane Hunters. Yes, we do. The Hurricane Hunters. Look at that. So isn't that awesome? You guys named our little guy, and yesterday he was 1 year old. So diehards, think about it. We were talking about Hunter a year ago, before he was even in our possession. So the little guy had a good birthday. That's right, Peach V. Everybody's arguing what to name him. All right, I'm going to put you down. But this is our big boy. He's the camera guy. He doesn't have a beer named after him. Big Storm and the crew were talking about doing something, maybe the Louis Liqueur series. But it was fun. And Shelly, our very own Shelly, everybody loves her. Well, not everybody loves Shelly. Shelly has to give the boot sometimes. Never thought I'd have to have an administrator for our page, but I guess when we have 1 million people. Here, I was trying to find a picture. There you go. It's the time of the year that we get these guys on our page. A lot of them. So if you don't, the funny thing is, I love it. We have people that come to our page, and they tell our people why they shouldn't like our page, and they tell us why my page sucks while they're on our page. So it's like, I hate your page, but I'm on your page to tell people to hate your page. So anyway. All right, so hey, we're going to talk about all this stuff that happened. Let me go here. So we're going to close this window. This was yesterday, our very own, let me make sure I got the play button working. Yep. All right, so Sandy Hoff, we met her at the Big Storm Brewing Party. This is the big chat yesterday. Check this out. This was her video from her front door. Check this out. Bam! Do you see that? Let's do it again. Boof! See that? The meteor? You can see it. Look at that. Right here. Watch. Bam! So that was the big news yesterday morning. We had reports of that big meteor explosion all the way up and down the East Coast. Florida people, it was 10:30 at night. Even my dad, my dear old dad, hey Anna, Johnny, I like it. But my dad at 10:30 said he was going to the bathroom. He saw a big flash, and man, it lit up the sky. So that was big news, man. It was shook. I guess it shook the Bahamas. I don't know if it exploded or not, but anyway. So what else we got? Then we're going to go into weather here. So that's all the stuff I had to show. We got a lot of data to show about yesterday's storms. Massive wind event in Louisiana yesterday, and we're going to show you that. We showed you the blob yesterday. It's a repeat today. I got to go into that. So, and as we do, we ramble on. This is this is our unofficial blogging page. Good morning, Josh. We just ramble on. A lot of people like it. I'll ramble on. Talk about a lot of things, especially in the tropics. We talk a lot about the tropics and the tropics. Sometimes we have tens of thousands of people watching to talk about tropics. But hey, Eric, it's gonna be hot. Aliens K. Hey, they're starting to let people know there's more aliens out there. So maybe they're letting us know. Maybe the aliens took a vacation at Cocoa Bay. A great place to stay. All right, so we're going to get into it. All right. So as we get ready this season, I told everybody, we got a lot of supporters on the page, and every day I'm just going to click one, and we're going to talk about 10, 15, 30 seconds real quick. Let everybody know a lot of these are big supporters of our page in the industry. So today we're going to say hi to Coastal Claims, right? Real quick. These guys are located in Florida, but they deal with claims all and up and down the East Coast and Gulf Coast. Didn't even know this industry existed, but big supporters of our page, big fans of Mike's Weather page. If you have to fight the insurance companies, you need claims fighting for you. They can get a lot more money. And as our fans have pointed out, sometimes the insurance company will offer you X in a hailstorm or in a flood storm, and they can get you a whole lot more money. So big shout out to Coastal Claims there. It's a big part of the world I didn't even know existed. So get as much money as you can so you can buy Hurricane Hunter beer. For sure, but we appreciate all these storm related companies that support us. But yesterday, let's talk about this. So yesterday, So sad news. Let me go back to my page here. Man, so the big news is this: there was a capsized boat yesterday, 129 foot fishing vessel or a commercial boat. Capsized south of Grand Isle. This is WGNO News. You can check it out. But there's pictures out there, and I shared a video earlier on the page. Unfortunately, several are still missing, like maybe a dozen. I just am blown away. 129 foot boat or 120 foot boat, however big it was. With 12 was the last that I heard. So definitely big news up that way, man. We hate to hear it. I posted this from yesterday. Let's show you this one. In fact, Shay Gibson had a little better one. So about the same time, so the biggest reports coming in yesterday was all the wind in lower Louisiana, Mississippi. Crazy wind. This buoy off of Grand Isle recorded, gusts 75, sustained winds around 50, 58, and it went on for hours. Tropical storm force winds plus. And unfortunately, this is the same time that boat capsized. And this buoy here, or wind alert sensor, caught it. And that's incredible. Now, there were some reports of 100-mile-an-hour winds out there, but this was one of them. This was around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 3:30 Central Daylight Time. But look, 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and it went on for hours. So that's definitely around that same time. And I pulled up a few buoys to look at. You can go to my site here. So the two sites here we're looking at, if you're curious, Wind Alert is a great site to get real-time data on winds and directions and history right here. This Wind Alert. You click on that little guy right there, Wind Alert. That's the one right here. You can click on where you live. This is the one we use a lot to see wind direction and a lot of good information. You can see the wind flow here across Florida today, right now, currently. And then you can see it all kind of converging. This big old mess up here is what we got. We got a dead front. So that's that one site. And then the buoy site is right here. And this is the one that I was clicking on. You can click on all the buoys right here. So click on that. And if we went to one yesterday, this one, you can see the winds gradually increase. 230, 330, 430, 530, winds, picking up 35, 49, 42. But what was interesting is the pressure drop. You can see the pressure dropping steadily throughout the day leading up to that. So when you get a pressure drop, storms develop. And so we went from 3001 to 2986. And that was exactly right there with the peak winds. So pressure drop, high winds, and that's what happened. So that's that news. We hate to hear it. Let's take a look at satellite because we have almost exact same thing happening today and tomorrow. So here's the storm thing today. Boom, that's today. Let me leave that up, slow down a little bit. So there's your storm center map today. They just updated this one at around 9 o'clock Eastern. Ron Adam, you got a family member missing in that? Oh my goodness. That's not good, buddy. Man, I'm sure the weather just completely, obviously. I mean, what I'm reading from everybody is that this was worse than some of the hurricanes last year as far as the winds. Weather will sneak up on you. Let's look back here real quick. Yesterday, I don't joke about blobs and stuff. I mean, obviously you don't expect anything that's going to happen too bad, but this was yesterday about noontime, I think it was, when I posted this. That was the blob. I mean, not to make joke about a blob, but man, I mean, we saw this thing developing, a huge blow up of convection yesterday, and this is exactly what caused these crazy winds. I mean, every little white dot's lightning. Some people think, oh, you're scaring everybody with all those colors, scary colors. I mean, come on. I didn't make the colors. But that was yesterday. But today, this just came out. Slight tornado chance, mainly a wind threat, hail threat today. Same spots. Tomorrow, same thing. There it is. Big swath of areas tomorrow to watch. And they even mentioned tomorrow, isolated strong to severe thunderstorms are possible. So we talked a lot about this on Monday. Lingering front. That's the weather today. But, man, all you got to do is see. I don't know if anybody uses it or not. But I got a cool little Twitter section here that you can check out on my site right here. Latest weather tweets right there. See that? And if you're a weather geek, look at this. All you got to do is scroll down here. Look at that. And it's like your own little website in a website. And these are all my favorite people. And you can get more weather stuff. Look at that. More weather stuff from only weather bloggers. There's our buddy Shay Gibson right there. Hurricane Hunters is posted. So make sure you check that out because there's even more data in there that you can look at. It's weather within weather. Weather within weather. And here, okay, let's look at the surface chart real quick. Let's just leave this up. Let me pull up the 7-day loop. Is that the one I wanted? Oh, this is a new one. No, we don't want that one. Let's do this one. All right, we'll leave this one up. Turn on fronts. There we go. So, all right, so this is what's going on. So we got a front that's lingering. Debbie said stars. Thank you for the stars. What's up, James? Hope you like that generator, man. Powered by Furman. Furman are big fans. Those guys didn't realize they were trolling us, man. They loved us before we even knew who they were. But yeah, we got a lot of fans reaching out to Ron. Thank you, Rebecca. Let's hope they find them. So Louisiana, yeah, Carol, Louisiana's hitting. Yep. Louisiana is always in the weather news. I don't know what it is about Louisiana. Last year, you had like 48 storms in the cone. Not quite, but it felt that way. But here's your frontal line today. Let's see, tomorrow. There it is. There you go tomorrow. See I call it a flat lingering front. And you can see it really cool here too on this wind map. I didn't even look today, but I know it's there. I know you're there. There you are. Little guy. It's like Hunter. Let's see if we can find a good map showing it. I guess it'd be kind of like right there. I don't know. It's just dead. There's just no, see, I mean, even if you just click on that, I mean, even the surface winds, it's just very stagnant winds. There's nothing cooking. Normally you get these abrupt, frontal boundaries, but we just, it's just very, very stagnant right through here, and that creates all this instability right out in front of it. And that's what's happening. So that's our weather pattern for the next couple of days as our front lingers. Here's your front going into Thursday, and then here's Friday. There it is again. Now, going forward, this front's right here. This is Friday night, still lingering, right? We're starting to get more rains into the peninsula. But what happens over look at that, Saturday, look at that, more rain, kind of inching its way a little bit more towards the Panhandle and Georgia, Bama. But this is our front still lingering Saturday. Look at that, lingering front. And then look at this, Sunday. There it is. Ooh, now the interesting thing starts to happen for Florida Peninsula. So, big question mark. Our lingering front starts to drop. Man, is Tony in here, our Tom and Dan guy? Chelsea, I don't know where you boating at, Chelsea. Hey, speaking of Tom and Dan, by the way, two things coming up this weekend. Saturday morning, I'll be at the Madura Beach Hurricane Expo, which is here in Pinellas County, open to everybody. So if you're interested in seeing some presenters, I'll be presenting a short little speech on surge and spaghetti models. And then Saturday night, I'm going to be in Orlando at the Tom and Dan Land Cruise. Big event. We're checking weather for that. That's going to be right on the edge. But here's this deal. Sunday, look at that. Here's Sunday. All right, so our front, this is what typically happens. These fronts slowly get another push here, and it's going to start drifting south. So Sunday could be wet across central Florida. Monday could be real wet across central Florida. Tuesday could be real wet across central Florida. And then finally, Wednesday, it's kind of like getting far. So this front won't go away. So that's the storyline. Lots of rain. In fact, if you look at our long-term prediction, day 3 through day 7 was updated this morning. This is fresh, day 3 through day 7. There you go. Heavy rain is in the forecast. Hey, Gabrielle. Yep, hurricane last weekend. I know we had a lot of high wind events across the state. Palm Harbor weather, by the way. Who was else? Chelsea or something? Palm Harbor. I don't think so. I think that we are going to have Central Florida rain chances, unfortunately. Maybe Saturday might be all right. That's what I was going to look at. Saturday, let's verify that. Let's see the winds, though. I don't know. So so our front's Saturday in Palm Harbor. Oh yeah, Travis, we're going to talk about that. Big snow event. Cool, Travis. So our front's going to be just to the north, Central Florida on Saturday. The only problem when you have fronts to the north, sometimes it gets a little windy. And you can always go to windy.com. I feel like, what was the commercial? Did .com? .com. All right, that didn't look too bad. All right, here's Saturday, 11 a.m. Yeah. Maybe all right. Might be okay Saturday morning. Maybe. I don't know. Man. Well, your wind direction. So we're doing a Palm Harbor report. Somebody asked. So not Sunday. No way. Sunday the rains are going to be here. But possibly Saturday morning. But it might get a little windy. I don't know. Doesn't look too bad. Maybe I don't know, man. I hate it when you have winds coming in off the Gulf like that. If it was me, I'd stick to the intercoastal and play in the bay. Because the good thing about playing in the bay is you get these winds like here. Guess what? Sometimes it's nice and calm here. So go to Whiskey Joe's, go to Getaway, do a little tropical tiki hut bouncing around. Julie, Friday should be fine here. I think the big storm's not coming till Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Sharon, the weekend looks decent. Saturday, Sunday could be a little wet at Disney World. Jessica, Forrest Gump. One day it just started raining. Yeah, so there you go. Weather-wise, here's the big story. All this happening. Another repeat of yesterday, today, BOGO. Let's take a look at your latest rapid refresh. Got a big mess brewing on the upper Gulf the next several days, unfortunately. So here's today. Look at this. All this coming back down. This is noontime. It starts to brew again. Coming through even to the panhandle. This is tonight. This is like 2 o'clock. Same repeat as yesterday. Storms. BOGO. Look at that. Making their way down. That means we're going to have a big wind event again. 5 o'clock tonight. But look what happens tomorrow. Same thing. Afternoon storms start bubbling up again tomorrow. This is in the morning. But look, same thing. Another repeat. This one's a little earlier tomorrow, 11 o'clock. So that's 11 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. Thursday morning. Look, another BOGO round. All the way in. And all this slowly kind of drifting a little bit. But that's pretty hefty. This one actually might get, wow, this one interesting. This one's actually getting down close to me. This is tomorrow, 5 o'clock. Interesting. So that could be nearing Orlando, Tampa tomorrow night. Big messy setup, man. When you get these fronts, a front could wiggle a little bit to the north. Expedia, Adam, I like that. Expedia.com. These fronts wiggle back down. The forecast can change incredibly if the front wiggles up a little bit or wiggles down a little bit. So it's so hard to be 100% certain on like Florida Peninsula per se. If the front goes a little bit north, peninsula gets cut out. So got to watch the weather close. Your NAM, let's see what it shows. Here's this afternoon, 3 o'clock tonight. Look at this. Same thing tomorrow. So that's going to be worth showing off. Is tomorrow noontime. Good confidence tomorrow. So tomorrow, good confidence tomorrow. We're going to have a line of storms and rains tomorrow. Tomorrow. This is noon. Noon for these guys. 11 for these guys. All right, so there's that. Now let's see. NAM kind of has it wiggle out a little bit tomorrow night. So that's the question mark. How far down? So how far tomorrow night does it come here? Yes, no. And then let's see what happens on Friday. This has all been kind of what we've been talking about. There's the next round again. There's more of that front Friday afternoon. So I mean, you guys in the upper Gulf have got rain coming today, tomorrow, Friday, maybe Saturday even. After Saturday, all this stuff here starts coming down. So that's good news. Let's look at some other stuff to make your planning a little bit better. So here's a good model I like. Let's go to let's just go to 24-hour rains. It kind of gives you a great idea on what to expect. God, I hate it when that's that far away. Let's go southeast. I kind of miss Texas on this. I wish they would include Texas a little more. All right, but anyway, all right, so here you go. Let's just kind of fast forward the whole damn thing here. Boom, 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 boom. So there you go. This is perfect if you want to know what's coming up. Thanks, Julie. Yeah, and by the way, stickers. Shelly said she's gonna kill me for coming up with stickers, but the next batch is going out. Hey, Julie. Oh, somebody gave you that. Great. Hey, Katie Haley, what's cooking? Soggy and crappy. Yeah, you guys in the upper Gulf get all the nasty weather. But here's the weather. This makes so much sense. All right, so here's today, and then here's tomorrow, brewing. So here's these big rains tomorrow, throughout the day tomorrow, and then we get into Friday, and here maybe a little bit trickles in. Thursday night, Friday, that's the big question mark. Thursday night, Friday, how much rain we get, I-4 North. But then, let's see, here comes Saturday's rains. Ugh, look at that. Here's Saturday morning. Yuck. But I was trying to prove that, here's Saturday afternoon rains. And then look, Sunday morning, things start to push south. Sunday afternoon, Sunday night. There's Monday. Big glob coming in Monday morning. Heavy rains Monday, but see, finally you get escape. So Saturday, so if you're living here, Sunday is your day. If you're living down here, Saturday's your day. Get it? So Saturday's a better day, Sunday is a better day for outdoor stuff. But here's that front. Now all that lingering crap that we saw up here is going to linger down here. This is Wednesday. Thursday. So look at that. This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. God, so we could have rain for Florida throughout the week. So anyway, anything else going? Anything else going on? I know, Anna. I wish Houston was connected to that map. Well, let's see. We can go to Houston. Actually, Levi's site here has HRRRRR. Look at that. That's a little bit more west. So if you want to go to see Houston and see it right here, HRR right here. Look at that. HRRRR here. And it is right there. And this is on Levi's site, Tropical Tidbit. It's free. And you can see Texas kind of starts it all, like right here. It all blooms from there. So Houston, you're the one dishing it out. It really doesn't come to you guys. Maybe a little bit going into Friday, but it's just round after round after round, round and round we go. But let's hope for not a repeat today with winds. It was definitely a very epic day yesterday. The amount of videos coming out yesterday with winds was just crazy. Let's just leave this on right here. weathernerds.org. Our buddy Matt. So we love Matt. We love Levi. Those guys, I usually use their sites the most. David, those are sexy. And there's your current IR. And that's what's coming. Hey, Christy, yeah, Southeast Florida, you got, Sunday was bad, yes. So that squall line came through Sunday and made its way through Key West Sunday night and even a little bit Monday morning. Monday morning, remember the Keys woke up to a lot. For sure, so. Travis, good morning, buddy. What's up? Hurricane stuff, anybody want to talk about hurricanes? So, yes, the hurricane prediction came out from Colorado State, and as expected, higher than average. Next month, less than 31 days, the NHC will be starting to do daily or every 6 hours. So NHC is going to be doing their, I don't know, they call them hourly, daily, but NHC is going to be doing daily forecast starting May 15th this year, first time ever. So we're going to have new graphics every 6 hours. These little guys right here, these will be coming out May 15th. And they come out at 2 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 2 a.m., 8 a.m., 2 a.m., 8 a.m., 2 p.m., 8 p.m. Every 6 hours, 2, 8, 2, 8. And that will be the official, unofficial start of hurricane season. But, you know, we'll see. We already got a purple dot here on the Pacific map. Look at that. I text Bobby this morning. I'm like, hey, look, we got our first purple dot in the Pacific. Pacific usually starts up before the Atlantic side. Let's take a look at that. See what's cooking out there in the Pacific. See if we can see it. Oof, that satellite's not doing too good. Not doing good at all. We won't even bother. I really don't do the Pacific stuff unless it affects unless it affects Hawaii. Hey, Sony, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. 99 stars. Hey, I like 99. That's the never-ending X. Yep. And by the way, people like it. I don't want to become too much of a sales guy, but it does pay for the beer. But we do have our 21 Hurricane shirt out if you want to get it. Remember, supporters get 20% off, so that helps a little bit. Shelly can tell you how to do that. But it's a cool design. I got the donkey flying with his ears. With the palm tree. I love palm trees. All right, let's see if we get any more questions. So we'll be live Friday. We got a big weather event we're going to be talking about in the next couple of days. The other graphic I need to share, which is kind of important, is this flooding graphic. They keep coming out with more. But they're a little worried about the flooding here across the south because of the rain we already got. They just posted a SPC discussion that we could see 3 to 5 inches in spots here in the next couple hours. So high chance of flooding. We can go to Storm Prediction Center and see that. They just posted what do they call them? That's a scale discussion or something. I don't even know what they call them. MDs, but let's see. It'll pop up. 1, 2, 3. Pop. Pop. There it is. Oh, here we go. MDs. No valid? Well, that's because it's flood. That sucks. Gotta go to Twitter. Here we go. Let's see here. Twitter. Here it is right here. Flash flooding likely this morning. 3 to 5 inches possible across lower Louisiana. Even maybe into eastern Texas a little bit there. But flooding is possible. Hey, Bobby. I just talked about you. Dwayne, I don't know why Louisiana gets everything. You guys are right there on that border. So, Betty, I don't know. The one thing I love about hurricane predictions, there's going to be anywhere from 2 to 8 major hurricanes. I mean, I think that the fact that long range modeling are showing a lot of things like neutral, possible La Nina toward the end of the peak season, warmer average water temperatures now, long range precipitation models for the main development region in Africa are showing increased moisture. Those are all things that that you have. You say, oh, well, if you have that, then you probably have a little higher chance of more than average. So, yeah, Bobby's quietly listening. She's ready. Check her out. Everybody should be reading this every morning before the Daily Brew. She had her name, Hurricane Harbor, before I had a name for our show, the Daily Brew, because we're brewing coffee and we're brewing beer. There she was on the. A lot of people ask me about the volcanoes. I can't keep up with all the weather right now. I'm not really a volcano guy. I know it's pretty bad. The one at St. Martin. We had another one yesterday. But she's got great stuff, so check her out. And how does early season system start? It's very fascinating. Let's look at climatology. I say we don't have the same people listening all the time, but May is very common for tropical development. It's not very common for major hurricanes. Hey Dale, what's up, Darsel? What's up, Amanda Guy? This is why I ramble on so much at the beginning, because everybody still pops in after 9:19. But we've had seven named storms out of the last 9 years in May, so it's not very uncommon. They're usually tropical storms, rainmakers for sure. Very few impact land, but here's all your spots in May 11th through 20th. And why did it do that? Why can't I zoom out of it? What did I do? Did I click on it? Okay. And then here is so May 1st through 10th. Look at this. May 1st through the 10th, we've only had 2 systems from 1851 to 2015. 2 systems. And more than likely, 100%, they were old fronts that, I don't know if I'm drawing a dinosaur tail or a front. I don't even know what fronts look like. Here, let's just draw the rest of the dinosaur. So we got feet. I used to be an artist. I don't even know how to draw anymore. See, there's a mouth. That's a mouth. There's his head. We give him a little backbone. Hey, I'm the little guy. Let's give him a tongue back. There we go. I kind of messed him up there. Let's give him a bigger mouth. Anyway. But they're usually tails or fronts that die, and you get little low pressure systems that form off of the back end of fronts, and that's what usually happens. Sometimes they happen over here. I know Dubay, I don't even know how to say his name. Let's take a look at that. But sometimes these fronts will die. Now, see, a good case in point is what's happening right now with our front that's lingering. Old fronts that die usually spawn your first early season systems. Now note, May 21st through the 31st. Look at that. Pacific always gets going a little bit quicker than Atlantic, always. But look, this is May 21st through the 31st. Look, these are all old fronts. See, nothing happens out here. Water's too cold and there's a lot of shear. So early season, it's always here because you get these old fronts and they get, then they get pulled up by another front. So as we see later, ad block. As we see, typically when fronts come down, they'll pick anything up and pull it out. That's what we see end of the season. We see early in the season. Middle season, these fronts are kind of non-existent, so our systems have a better shot to. And people in Texas always say when the first front comes through, they're saved. They're like, nah, everything's closed, everything's turning. So it's all about the highs and the lows. Low, 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 low. I feel like I've been drinking this day. I've actually. No promise. Oh, but we're looking at all right. So let's look at the what if. All right. So we'll go to tropical tidbits. So all that you need are right here. You got Tropical Tidbits, you got Weather Nerds, you got GFS, Euro, CMC. You know what? And I might replace it this year with the Icon. I think I am. I loved the Icon model last year in the H-Wharf. So I don't know. I think the Icon does it's like a backup pitcher. Like the backup pitcher has been throwing his or her butt off. Like my daughter's kind of a backup pitcher. She's a freshman, so they've been busting their ass trying to make a name for themselves, and then CMC has a rough day or a rough game, and guess what? The Icon gets a chance. And last year, the Icon did very well on early season detection. Now, what was funny about last season was this. Last season, 99%, well, not 99%, 80% of meteorologists go with the Euro because the Euro is usually the best. So it's pretty easy to just put out the Euro forecasts and say, oh, this is what's happening. Well, the Icon was sniffing storms last year way early. And it did a very well job of that. And it beat the Euro a lot last year as far as early season detection. And then the H-Wharf came along and almost nailed intensity better than anybody. So we were picking up on that early in the season. So two models last year that typically aren't good were good. So when we start the season, it's hard because we don't know what model tweaks. Every year they do tweaks to models and they change the variables and inputs and their brains and their thinkings and the scientists. So we don't know this year. The new GFS, version 16's out. I think they tweak the Euro every year. We don't know. So the first couple systems that we get are going to be really interesting to see which models are the ones, because by the end of the year, NHC was quoting the Icon and the H-Wharf a lot last year. And the poor Euro was like third string quarterback. So let's see if we get any. So we got this front. Here's that front. This is on the Tropical Tidbits. So we're just kind of watching this general area. Now what would happen if we were to get anything? Oh, see, look at that. So you could argue, when is that, the 20th Tuesday? So you can, look at this. Hey, look at that. Ooh, do. So the Icon. It must be running. No, it stops that far out. Well, interesting. I don't know if we'll get anything out of it, but, old fronts. We showed this a couple of days ago. We were kind of teasing the idea that if we were to get anything, it'd be along that old frontal line. Actually, we did show this. Check this out. So Monday. So what we're looking at here is this. So we know this lingering front's going to be lingering Sunday, Monday, Tuesday next week. That's where we get this low shear environment down in the Gulf, and that's if we're going to get anything, that's low pressure is going to either form here, somewhere along the line. But we did get some early season hints on Monday. We talked about it. Oh, let's see if the Euro's showing any. Oh, no, that's not the same system, I don't think. See, it's not showing it now. Well, I did a little bit. Look at that. So, let's see. So it kind of does. So that's the same thing. This is through like Tuesday, Wednesday next week. So all it's really showing is, we're going to have this low, maybe something here. I mean, it's very low chances, but it is enough to be. It's even showing tropical storm. And then we also have Euro, or I think the GFS has it this year too. The GFS has, Lordy, I can't remember which one to click. There's a little action there. Let's see, North America, tropical Atlantic. Let's go out to. See, they're all doing the same thing. This is probably what, Monday, Tuesday? Yep, that's Monday. I mean, so you could argue, models are just waking up. So we disregard this. This is kind of a northeast, not a nor'easter, but it's a more of an upper level low coming across. But this is the old front here that the Euro's picking up on. That you know, if it did anything, it would just go out to sea. But you know, that's what we look at. But going back to the Gulf here, interesting. We could see that. Let's look at some ensembles. God, this is the first time. You guys are witnessing the first ensembles of the year. I haven't used the ensemble map all year. I'm excited. I have to remember how to use it, though. I haven't used them all year. Let's see what they got here. So there's a couple of them. That's Tuesday next week. Yeah, see, there's a couple little dots. I mean, it's nothing strong, but basically just telling you this. This is Sunday. Yep, Sunday. So this is what the ensembles are saying. We're going to have a stalled front here, and it's picking up on these, a couple little low pressure centers that are trying to get going. Doesn't mean anything. Just means that the season's getting close. Lots of shear that time of year. Well, it wouldn't be a lot of shear really with this system. It's more has a lot to do with approaching shear that would kill it. And water temps are still maybe just a little too, too cold. So that's all I got to say about that. I forget. Here it is. Upper dynamic is 200 feet per shear anomaly. Well, we don't want to do shear anomaly. We'll just do. So, well, there is a lot of shear actually. So there's all right. That makes sense. There's a lot of shear still. Still strong. That's the strong upper level winds. That's why we won't see development. Still a lot of shear. You can see this little break here Saturday. This is the front. See the little window here, but then we get more shear come back. So then the shear relaxes April 30th. So it's just too early. But anyway, that's how we get our first system. Is there a drunk donkey hurricane flag? Oh, there's our warranty call. No. I could get one though. The shear is here. The shear is here and near. Oh, let's see what they're talking about. Holy crap. Severe thunderstorm warning for Louisiana. Not good. Man, it's just going to be a repeat of today, unfortunately. Let's zoom in a little closer to Louisiana today to see for sure what's happening down that way, because it's going to be nasty. Anytime you get hail, indicates that you have strong supercell possibilities, and this is today 2 o'clock, so it's almost a repeat of yesterday. There's 2 o'clock. Yeah, some tornado possibilities. But as far as here's some hail. There's hail possibilities with the supercells here in lower Louisiana. Lots of lightning, tons of lightning throughout the day. You can see that too here. Check this out on the lightning map. I saw it earlier. I was going to click it, but I forgot. Look at this. This is all lightning going on. You can tell where all the action's at. Boom, right here. All that happening right now live. So, right smack dab over Lake Charles, getting a big supercell thunderstorm right now. Lake Charles area. Baton Rouge, Hattiesburg, Shreveport. Firing away. All right, I rambled too much. The winds are flying like a drunk donkey. Yeah. All right. Anything else cooking? Oh God, flag. I don't even know where to get a flag. I have to put Shelly in charge of merchandise or something. I can't. Hey Amanda, guys, it's a great question, comment. I did hear a lot of last year during COVID, and because of less international flights, that there was less data, being transmitted back for weather forecasting because a lot of the flights apparently use their data in forecasting. Something I didn't even know. So I don't know if it affected anybody. I mean, now that we have so many satellites and there's so many great tools to look at. Now, what happened yesterday? There's gonna be a lot of people scratching their heads because obviously, especially if we have any loss of life, there's gonna be a lot of questions like, why didn't we know, or where the hell did this come from? I mean, it wasn't a tornado. It was a long, several hour strong wind event that just kept on going. Hey James, all right, have a great day, buddy. I don't think you get anything down there in Okeechobee today. Doesn't look like it. We had a big yesterday. I showed this graphic. It was extremely clear skies across the south yesterday. Let's see what it looks like today. I guess we can pull up the animated. So here's your look at what's happening today. There's a little bit but it's starting to clear up. So this is all clear sky. So we'll leave it here. Let me rewind it to stagnant picture. We'll pull this one up. So right now, North Carolina, very little clouds. South Carolina, very little clouds. Georgia, very little clouds. Florida's got a few. So if I went outside right now, this is live satellite. This is Big Brother or the aliens. They call it a wake low. Yes, it was a mesoscale thingy-majiggy that was sandwiched between two boundaries there, and it just kept firing away. Tracy would fly it. Oh my God, we got to get on it. But anyway, there's our current look. So if I looked up right now, we'd see blue sky. It's pretty cool. All right, so I'm gonna roll. I'm working on a presentation. Where is it? Let me pull it up. Let me show you guys what I'm working on. I'm pretty excited about it. I do these presentations a lot, and put a lot of time into them. Lots of time. And of course, it's the wrong Gmail account. So let me go over here. Here it is. All right. So here's what I'm working on for our presentation. Let it pop up here. What's up with this? That's not what it's supposed to be. Well, that's a weird glitch. My text is like all crumpled up there. What's up with that? All right, let's see if we can zoom it to the full screen. No? Wow, that's like a glitch. What the darn dingy? Oh, it's everybody. It's all doing it. So I must have to reload Chrome or something. Jeez, it's all messed up. Well, see, I can't show you now because everything's all jacked up. But I got a lot of cool graphics. Some of this stuff I do for school presentations. I'm going to focus on shear and storm tide and storm surge, something new, not talked about enough. Man, a lot of my graphic, I gotta reboot Chrome. Oh, there it came in. I don't know why the text isn't coming in though. But anyway, it's really good. All right, I'll share it. We're actually going to record it, and I'll show you. So somebody didn't want to see it. Oh, let's talk about the snow. All right, so Denver, yes. All right, there's two things brewing. All right, so actually, we'll just go back to Levi's site. So we do have two areas getting hit hard with snow, believe it or not. We have out west, Denver area getting it, and the northeast will be getting it also. And this is coming. This one is a pretty big event here across parts of the west there, Denver. We can zoom in a little bit more, but what I really want to show is the two areas. So this is through Thursday, but look, northeast. We showed this a lot yesterday. heavy snow possibly for the Northeast, even drifting down into the Pennsylvania, West Virginia mountains there, Maryland. But two big snow events going on, and anything green is a foot plus. So this is snowfall through Friday, pretty much. This is all going to happen in the next couple days. So two hot pockets here. Look at this. This is pretty good snowfall totals late in the season. Surprise, surprise. So, all right. So anything else good? Probably not. I lost everybody. But anyway, we appreciate it. Don't forget we're on YouTube right here, and also on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok. Can't figure out TikTok yet. I haven't got anything viral yet on TikTok. I try and even do the music. I did add the ET sound to this. I think that I can play this. This is orchestra. Remember this? Listen, ready? I love that movie. I was so scared as a kid with that movie. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I filmed that, right, Eric? You were there. Fort Myers shelf cloud made all the news, man. Everybody was like talking about that shelf cloud. I was having fun with it. Gabriel, I can't figure TikTok. I know. I posted a great weather link. Look at this. This is funny. It really pisses me off because I'm trying so hard. So like, I can't play the music, but I'll do one with me getting drunk, get 3,200 views, and then I do one with like real hurricane footage, and I get 100 views. So go figure. Nobody likes. Look at that. I don't know, man. I was gonna not do it, but then I do it, and my daughter loves it. Little Sarah, she gets so excited when she sees a new TikTok. So I'm trying to do the dogs more. Yeah, whatever. It's good fun. Look at that. There's Emily hitting a cupcake. Boof! There's sunset. There's our dogs playing. So yeah, it's got some fun stuff on there. Anyway, all right. So seriously, we talk a lot about weather. I was rambling on, but we do have a lot of good weather content on the page. Remember Facebook? I usually update a lot in the mornings. That's kind of my trend. I kind of get up early now, and so pretty much about, I don't go much more before 7 because I learned most people don't tune in. So I want to get. So we're usually around 6:37. I really get hammering until we start our lives, and then I'll hit it hard until about noon, and then that's pretty much the weather for the day. So if you want to know what's going on, definitely tune in the morning hours and make sure you scroll down and catch all the posts, because I post a lot, and good content. So all right, have a great day, and I agree. Have a great day. It's Wednesday. And we'll keep track of this Upper Gulf mess today, and then tomorrow, and then Friday, and then Saturday, and then Sunday it drifts into Florida, and then it's in Florida Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. All right, Travis, work on the flags. Promise. So, all right. Well, thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in to the Daily Brew, brought to you by ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. We're in the ABC studios. See you later, guys. Bye.